Hi there my friends, it's Alan here from Science in a Van, bringing day 4 of the electronic mystery tour where we're making a electronic sculpture inspired by the great artist Petr Vãlek. So we're going to build something that makes noise, has got electronics. All the electronics were retrieved from a stereo system. If you look at day 1 of these videos, you'll see us starting the exploration of finding the parts, and now we're moving on to the phase where we're going to start building. So day 3, you would have seen us build this little kit of this gearbox. Now this is fantastic, this little gearbox here. Each one of these cogs, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Each one of those are like the one at the front here. So the one at the front here has got 48 teeth around the outside and 12 teeth on the middle one. And they're all connected. The big cog and the little cog joins to the big cog off the next one. The little cog joins to the big cog off the next one, and so on and so on and so on. So we start here at about 3,000 rotations per minute. So this wheel here is spinning around about 3,000 times per minute, but this wheel here is only spinning about 3 times per minute. So with gears, whether if you're using pulleys, cogs or wheels, the size that you choose and the amount of energy you put in and what you get out makes a difference. Let me explain. So as we can see, these two wheels here are the same size, and they're both marked at the same point, thereabouts. If I rotate this one a quarter of a turn, this turns a quarter turn, half a turn, 3/4 of a turn, so on, so on. So it's a 1-for-1 ratio. This has turned once and this has turned once as well. So now we're hooked up to the smaller wheel. Let's see, before with the bigger wheels we had a 1-to-1 ratio. This turned once and this turned once, but now let's see what happens with a smaller wheel. Let's go a quarter of a turn. So that's gone over a quarter of a turn. Let's go half a turn. Oh, that's gone nearly 3/4 of a turn now. And let's go there. So that's done a full rotation, and this hasn't gone round once yet. Oh, there we are. So this has gone round once, and this has gone round once, and this much. So 1 3/4. So the input that we put in here, we turn this once, we get 1 3/4 of a rotation out of it as well. Now we understand a bit about gears. Let's take this information and start thinking how we're going to apply this to our electronic sculptures inspired by Petr Vãlek. And of course, as we build our sculptures, we're going to remember that a circuit needs to be complete, so the current will go from one place to another on a complete circuit around like so. To make a basic motor circuit, you will need a motor, a battery, some pliers and some wire. So let's build a circuit. So I'm going to take one of these cables and attach it to my battery like so. I'm going to take this and attach it to the wire on my motor. I'm going to do the same here. And now when I connect this to this wire, the motor spins. So if you look at the little black dot there, when I connect, it starts to spin. So that is a basic circuit. So the electricity is flowing from the battery down the yellow wire into the motor, out of the motor into the black wire and back to the battery. We've got a complete circuit, so the current can flow, and there we go. The first machine I'm going to try and make is an idea for a crash and thumping machine. So kind of got my circuit ready to go, but I ain't got it hooked up to the motor yet because I want to work on it. So I've been playing around with the idea of taking a lolly stick, just going to whack a hole into it with a little bradawl type thing like this. So once you've got your hole in there, make that hole kind of small, so when you push it onto your motor, it push fits onto there. So that's quite tight, little push fit there. And the idea is when I hook up the motor, that will spin. Let's see. Oh, look at that. That's pretty fun. So, thanks to the completed circuit, the stick is spinning, and the idea is when I take this close to things, it crashes and thumps on stuff like so. Let's see what it does to this. Just going to try one more thing. Oh, that's a lot of fun. So I'm loving that crash and thumping machine. That's a lot of fun. The second machine was this sort of washing machine, cement mixer, tumbling machine. So I'm going to use 2 of these smaller motors for this, and we'll see what happens. I don't know if I'm going to use both motors, but I've got these, so I want to think about that. Now, for my drum, to put my stuff in, I'm going to use this old food can here, and I just want to see if I can get it to turn somehow, and I have no idea if this is going to work or what's going to go on. I ain't tried this yet, so let's hook that on. Where's my one? Let's complete the circuit. So our motor is spinning. I'm just going to... Oh, it's moving. It's making a hell of a noise as well. Let's just play around with that. Oh, the circuit's broke. Let's play around with that again. That's pretty fun, but let's see if it will rotate. So if I put that there, something definitely is going on, so I need to support it and hang it somehow. So I'm hoping I'll put that and that. I think I need a... Whoa, there we go. So the third idea I've got is somehow use these which I retrieved from the stereo, and this motor which is retrieved from actually another project, not the stereo, but it's still retrieved from another bit of kit. I want to put these onto here. When this spins, something like this piece of wood is attached here and moves backwards and forwards like an arm on a steam train, and then that end to go backwards and forwards and somehow paint stuff. I don't know what I mean, but that's what I'm going to try and do. So my first thing I want to do is try and remove this from the axle so I can put it on this motor here. First thing I need to try and do is get this axle off. So when it push through, Oh, it does move, so that's a good sign. Ah! So I pushed that down and I pushed that up, and that's resulted in these cogs coming up and these are coming off. So that is one complete solid set of two small cogs. Thinking now, thinking. Do I want... Yeah, I'm going to carry on doing this. But actually I've noticed that there's a pulley groove in here as well. So can I... I'm making this up as we go along. So could I... Yeah. Alright. Gonna hook up something. So I've got this motor spinning with this on here spinning, using bands that we retrieved from the machine to hook up here and see what happens. I'm going to build a little jig to put all this on, a little framework for this all to fit on. So I want to measure that diameter, which is about 2 to 3 millimeters. I'm going to drill a hole in here 2 or 3 millimeters to accommodate this. So just hooking it up to the completing the circuit. So let's get that back in there. Right, let's get everything into there. Wow, look at that, that's pretty awesome. So that's spinning. Tell you what, let's just stop that for a sec. Let's put a mark on there. Let's do that again. So yeah, the mark becomes a real blur. Let's just... So yeah, the mark becomes a real blur there. Let's turn this over because we've got a bigger wheel here. Let's just push that down. A bigger wheel here, this mark here. Let's get our band set up. There we go. So let's hook this up and let's see what happens. Whoa! So let's hook that up again with a finger in place. We can see it spins like so. So we've actually got a choice of 2 different output speeds there, just like our gear system we spoke about earlier. I'm excited about that. I can definitely use that for my painting arm, which I need to work out. I had a little tinker and a little fiddle, and I've come up with 3 machines. So we've got our whacker and our trasher here, going to make lots of noise hopefully. We've got the cement mixer idea here, and then this will become the painting art piece machine. So these are just rough put togethers. If from what I've learned of putting these together, and that will make some little more robust machines, and see what happens. But that'd be video number 5. We're just gonna see if these concepts kind of work. So I ain't tried this yet, so this could be exciting. I'll tell you what, the first thing I'm gonna do is hook up the art piece. So I've put that little shiny wheel on there. It's gonna be more exciting than that. An arm with a brush on or something making marks and painting will happen. Let's try the washing machine. So as you can see, that's already falling to bits. So at least something's happening. Let's try that again. I think I need to work on that. Let's finish up with trying the crusher and the basher. So little work's needed to be done. So we need to do a little work, but the three concepts kind of work. I'll work on these, and then tomorrow we'll have another video, hopefully with some finished articles.